What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm gonna expose myself a little bit. And before I do that, if you guys are new to this channel, you guys are watching, I create all kinds of self-development videos, anywhere from helping the environment to helping your mindset to helping your relationships, dating, nutrition, holistic health, psychological health, everything. I do my best to cover it, even business stuff. I do this to support others, to help themselves, help their relationships, and help the world at large, because we need it. So that's what I'm doing. So let's get into me exposing myself slightly. So what ended up happening, and it's hard for me to even say, was that I really fell off my consistent grind. And, it came apparent to me when I have a beautiful holistic health instructor. Her name is Ashley Mazurik. And, she was non-judgmental at all, but she was very much so blunt about the fact that I start a lot of projects and I don't finish them. I have a lot of amazing, great ideas and I can't stick consistently to achieving them. And that really hurt because it was true. And I do have a lot of beautiful ideas, and sometimes I do not accomplish them all because of the lack of consistency. So I'm going to expose myself a little bit because the last couple of, maybe the past 2 years, especially with the whole, the state of the world in the past 2 years has been, I really just made it my purpose to just experience as much as life as I can. So, I've been traveling all over the world. I've been meeting new people. I've been trying new things. I've been partying. I've been enjoying myself. I've been learning. I've been just taking any opportunity, almost every single opportunity that I could, to just explore and just get out of the house and just get out of the mentality and the energy, the dense energy that we were in during these past 2 years. And, during those 2 years, I could have been very dedicated and very focused. And I just felt a little constraint from the whole, again, the state of the world. And I just kept pushing onto new adventures and leaving the house and getting out, and in a world where you were told to not, I did. And now I've gotten into a bad habit and a routine of just spreading myself way too thin. It has come to my awareness again. It's time to be consistent, and today I'm going to show you guys how I'm being consistent, and let this be a little accountability thing for myself as well. And I hope for you too, because we all need a sense of accountability. So let's keep this going. So the first thing I want to share with you guys on how I kept myself accountable was I wrote down some goals. And one of the biggest goals I've had was I've been having knee pain that's been stopping me from lifting. So I created an extra stretching and mobilization program that's been helping me, and I've been at it for the past 2 weeks. 2 weeks is a small amount of time, but when you're rebuilding yourself, you need smaller goals and a smaller time frame. And honestly, the 2 weeks was even a little bit too much. I should have done 1 week, but I stuck to 2 weeks. I was very committed, and I stuck to it. And another one was posting these videos every single other day. I committed to posting every single other day because these videos take time, and I need some time to create the idea, edit, and put it all together, export, and upload. But I was committed and consistent for the past 2 weeks on those two goals. Small things. I just wanted to prove to myself that I was consistent and show myself that I could do it. If you're new to keeping yourself accountable and to setting goals and to managing your time and priorities, here are like the literal basics of how to keep yourself on check. So number one thing, and I love doing this, is make a master to-do list. I got this from Brian Tracy, where he said you just write down everything you need to do, like everything. Take out the trash, get a new job or apply to new jobs, clean the car, everything that you need to do that's not done yet and that you're going to have to do eventually. Write it down on a huge list. Just write it out. And it's kind of a relief to see everything you have to do on a single sheet of paper. You're like, you can't even stare at it for a while. And that happens to me where I'm like, is this everything that I have to do? Like, there's no more? And it really makes you think like, okay, it's not too tough. you get to physically see in list form all the things that may be weighing on you. But when you see them on a piece of paper and you really like specify this is the monster or this is what I need to get done, it really takes off a lot of pressure. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to have a calendar. Basic as fuck. Get a calendar and just schedule the week. I'm going to do a week. I did a week this time. I did a week because it's on my calendar, first of all, so it's manageable, and I can see every time I have to go to work. Every time I have a client, I have a haircut appointment. I could visually take up my week and visually see what and where I'll have time. Now in step 3, we're gonna take that master to-do list, that list you just wrote down everything, and you're gonna either prioritize it by what is most important and urgent, that like I need to get this done and I need to get this done now because it's important and I need to get it done now. You can do a quadrants. This is from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. He shows you how to organize your to-dos by urgent, not urgent, and important and not important. So you can do it that way, and I have. This week I chose to do it a little bit more a little more simple, and I chose to do the task that were actually most stressful. So I have a lot of tasks right now that are not so important because they're for other people, but they're weighing on me because they're relying on me. So I wrote down exactly what I needed to get done. That way I can relieve the most stress and I can start focusing on the things that I need to do for myself. Now, step 4, what you're going to do is you're going to label the to-do list for how much time it's going to take. So you're going to write down the time of like, hey, I need to clean the car. Maybe that's going to take 20 minutes. Realistically, I'm going to add another 15 on top of that for just life. So you kind of really gauge everything and you add a little bit more time. So that way, when you go into step 5, which is finding time to place these to-dos by most important or most stress relieving in your calendar. So now that you have a list and you have a calendar, you can now start delegating more precisely in a more logical way that could save time and energy. Okay, so let's quickly just kind of go over what I just stated. Write down everything you have to do. Visualize your week on a calendar. See what is most important and urgent to do now or what is most stressful and you need to get done now as well. Estimate the time it's going to take to get those tasks done plus 5 to 10 more minutes. You could add even a little bit more time just because life happens. 5th, see where you could fit in the tasks that make the most logical sense. And the very final step, this is a hard one, and you have to do all these steps, is stick to it. Now, I've had it where it even feels ugly to be like, fuck, I got to schedule. Like, oh, I got this. I don't want to do this on my schedule. Like, it's scheduled. I'm supposed to clean the car right now, or I'm supposed to make these videos, and I don't want to do it. It doesn't feel right. Like, I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. So please join me on this upcoming week to schedule. You got shit to do. I know you got shit to do. Schedule it. Write down what's most important. Get it done. Like, you're going to have to do things anyways. Get prioritized and scheduling properly. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support on the channel. And this is the first time I'm going to do the accountability for this week. Little exposing myself. But that's what you have to do to succeed. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit me up on Instagram. And also, if you're in Los Angeles, come to one of my events. I have them every other week. Guys get together. We'll lift. We'll do some ice baths, have a fire, hang out with like-minded men. And I'll catch you guys in another video, which will not be tomorrow, but the day after that, because that's the plan.